Trubisky. Chicago is second on defense, allowing only 294 yards per game, with Miami at 22nd at 382. Chicago is number 1 in sacks, and that's going to go well against the beat-up Miami O-line. Lastly, Miami is a dismal 30th in total offense. That's not good. Miami's also one of the lowest teams in sacks. They can't even get to the quarterback either. They've lucked out a few games, it looks like to me. They do have a pretty decent defense, but I think with Nagy and the upward movement of the Bears, Miami has been exposed the last few weeks. They're going to be exposed again against the very hungry Bears. Bears minus 3.5, and I will probably hit the first half line on the Bears as well. So, another game I'm looking at here is the Jets minus 2.5. I don't have them that far off the Colts in the power ratings, and the Colts are still extremely banged up. T.Y. Hilton is not going to be able to play this game. The Jets, they're decent. They're just decent, I guess. 333 yards per game isn't great, but at the same time, they have a better defense. The Jets defense stopped teams to 371 yards per game. They've had a little bit of a harder schedule than than Indianapolis as well. So with how the Colts are beat up, I'm probably going to be on the Jets at minus 2.5 here. But I'm just waiting till the final injury report and, kind of see what happens there. Another lean I have is the Bengals at minus 2.5 against the Steelers. Now, I know it looks like Vegas is just begging you to take the Bengals here at home, but I think it's actually the right move. I think the Steelers beat the Falcons, but the Falcons are always bad away from home, away from the dome. And the Bengals, like I've been saying for a while, are pretty legit. I'm concerned about their center being out, but he's been out for a while. They should have figured that out by now. Andy Dalton has been playing out of his mind. AJ Green has, and Boyd. I think I like the Bengals in this play, especially because the Steelers won last week. So I'm going to give you a couple teasers here that I really like. I'm going to tease, and these are always 6-point teasers. I'm going to tease the Vikings to minus 4.5 versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals are terrible. The Vikings they need these wins after, a tough start. And I'm going to tease them with the Broncos and take the Broncos all the way up to plus 13 home against the Rams. I'm also leaning Broncos for a plus 7 bet. And the reason that is because I like the way they match up. The Broncos are one of the best running teams, so the Rams might stack the box here. Yet the Rams are pretty injured when it comes to their secondary. I think that, for one thing, Cooper Kupp and Brandon Cooks are, they're in concussion protocol. And they lost Aqib Talib, a cornerback. They lost Dominic Easley. So their defense is a little bit banged up and not as good as people think. So, you saw the Seahawks were able to definitely put some points against them. So I'm thinking about the Denver Broncos at plus 7.5. So I'm not giving that out, but that's what I'm thinking. The other teaser that I like is the Jets, plus 3.5 versus the Colts. So I'm taking that Jets pick all the way down to plus 3.5 in case they screw up and lose, with the Raiders to plus 9 versus the Seahawks in Wembley Stadium in London. So there you have it. Those are my college and NFL plays this week. If you have any plays, I'd like to hear them. Please tweet us at the Odds Breakers. I hope you guys kill it this weekend. Best of luck to you. Enjoy the games. go get some winners.